Hey guys, welcome back to the Knife of Dunwall. So, in the previous episode, we finally got done with that legal district. It took a while of back and forthing in Timsh's estate for me to complete Granny Rags' ritual by cutting, Dow cutting his own hand and bleeding onto a tarot card, and then... Is there someone nearby me? Cutting himself onto a tarot card, sticking it by an outsider shrine, and then burning it in the hearth of Timsh's bedroom. That then gave us a rune from Granny Rags, which was the final rune in that mission, so we finished it. We also delivered his will and testament to Thalia Timsh. She was quite grateful. Also because she also was, in the end, quite up for the idea of him being subdued non-lethally. She gave us about 300 coins for that. We then headed back to the Whalers' hideout in the flooded district, which is where we are now. Unfortunately, when we got there, we discovered from Billie Lurk that it had been overtaken by overseers. We can see one of them there. We then pursued Overseer Hume, who was the leader of them. He was hiding out in Dowd's office. We subdued him there and then. We discovered his plans, or rather we discovered the location of his plans, which we need to go and get next. They are over there. There are also 3 more captured assassins that we need to rescue before we can be done cleaning up this fucking mess. Okay? Right, so I think that's all the preamble. I did gather quite a lot of money in the previous mission. I spent all of it on upgrades at the start of this one. We're pretty well decked out now. We have the maximum sleep darts we can carry is now set to 15, although we only have 7 at the moment because I just used a bunch of them. I took a couple more bone charm slots. I upgraded the wrist bow a couple of times. This guy, I believe, is in the training room down here, so we'll have to very carefully see what we can do about this. Choke dust is probably going to be an option, or stopping time, or both. How am I doing? Yeah, I've got 9 elixirs. Let's try choke dust.
There isn't any fight left in him.
This is the training room, of course, where the thief reference was when we came through here as Corvo. I just choke dusted myself. So let's quickly stop time. We've got to take out the music box overseer. Jesus Christ, what the hell is going on with this? Take him out. Goodness sake.
There you are. Assassin.
That didn't work very well, did it?
Where'd he go?
Oh, I'm not sneaking. That will probably be the reason why.
I know you're here somewhere. Aha! Someone get over here. Impossible. Here you are.
Dowd's remembering his training in this training room. Okay. That was messy, but we freed the assassin.
I'll wait for your word.
I think there may be a collectible round here as well, so let's check out Void Gaze. There's a bone charm. Bolts. Give me some sleep bolts, please. Yes! 2 more. Heretical artifact. Please log this superstitious artifact. It was found on one of Dowd's men in a training area within the commerce building. There should be a crate in the temporary headquarters for items of this nature. Deposit it there after you create a log entry for it. Overseer Marcus. That gives us a hint. Well, we've got Falling Star. Drop assassinating someone gives you a bit of mana. Nah. So that gives us a hint also about the location of the other rune or bone charm, which is in this area because it's in a crate in their headquarters where the assault plans are. A very dangerous place indeed. Yep, so there's what? There's 2 more assassins. I think they're both quite close to each other at ground level. There are also a ton of overseers over here.
What the? Assassin!
Don't worry, I see you, buddy.
Come on, bleed! Or did we lose him? Witchcraft! Guards, to me!
No, don't chuck a grenade! Ah! Does that count as that guy being killed? I think it probably does, doesn't it?
Bleed!
How far back is this going to take me now? Oh, God! Right. Got to be careful about doing that then.
This one's done. There
I
isn't
think if any bodies get killed, then it counts as deaths.
We're checking out.
Right, well, taking the music box overseer out went far better that
Rouse
time,
yourself. Wake up!
but not so well with this.
To me! Die! Get behind him!
Getting slightly murked here. Did that guy just get killed as well? Did I just kill him with a bolt? No, he's fine, okay. I think I just chose normal bolts by accident. Right. Unconscious. 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 Dead. Shit. We could just stop time and do some bolts, I guess. There are 2 bolts in here, so it could be worse. Right. Sleep dart. You. 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 Where was the 4th one? In the next room or something? Let's free this buddy.
I'll watch for your sign.
Maybe, I think it must have been one of the ones from over there. Nonetheless, that was a bit cleaner. Do need to remember to take these sleep darts here. What are we on? 6. We need to really save those for the music box overseers, because they're an absolute nightmare. Just check out other collectibles, possibly available in this room. I think we're good. Drop a quick save. There is some stuff that we can collect around here, but like here, for example. Somewhat risky though, with these guys. If I can get them apart, to take them out one at a time without wasting all of my resources, that would be very useful. Thank you. How close do you want to come, buddy? Okay. These two seem to want to stick together. is weird. Yes, that's what I wanted to happen. Drag him back. One thing I have to say, if I have to criticise this game in any way, one thing I would say I would love to see improved in Dishonored 2 is the guards noticing that their like their sort of co-workers suddenly vanish from their patrols. That would really increase the kind of the challenge of it all quite well. If like they call out to each other and they suddenly don't reply, they'll make them suspicious and that kind of thing. Because with basically all stealth games, you always have this thing where the guards just kind of disappear one by one. And one game which I have to say really did address that amazingly well was like Batman Arkham City, with those rooms, like the stealth rooms where you can swing around the gargoyles at the top. And as you stealthily take the targets out one by one, the remaining ones get increasingly terrified of Batman. And it's amazing because it's like by the time they go mad and they get increasingly paranoid and change their tactics. So it ends up with them, because you take them out from behind enough times, then you get them walking backwards pointing their gun. So you can't take them out from behind because they have their gun pointing behind. And then when there's like one left, he just so terrified that he just drops down his gun and like has a breakdown. It's pretty amazing. Really use some sleep darts. Don't need explosive darts. There's a bone charm there by a fallen assassin. This is where things are about to get particularly dangerous. What's this? Sokolov technology and the new age. Yeah. Music box overseer. Man, there's absolutely tons of them. Okay, that went pretty well.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
Indeed, I believe so.
Indeed. Right, gotta take this guy out. That went well. Okay, the bone charm is on the body just there. There was another overseer patrolling that side. There he is.
What was that?
Oh God.
Get over here!
Have they alerted the others? Yes, they have. Right, well in that case I'll just quickly do that again, because I'm only here and I dropped a quick save, so... where were the ones that came to his aid? Ah, he turned to face me, that was why he was alerted. That's where he stands on his patrol. And there's another one coming from behind him. Okay, so that was basically a very bad idea in general. This is probably going to be a slightly better time to take him. And this guy... yeah, okay. And we'll just quickly go back for that other guy's body before it's seen. someone could see that from above or from across from another walkway, and then, like, you go, "Somebody's down! Get up right now!" And that will all put them into a different alert status. Reinforced bolts. Bolts stuck in enemies break less often. Does that mean we can take them back again? I doubt it works for sleep bolts because they're like single use, aren't they? So there's a guard down there. The assault plans are this way. I guess... Ooh. Good stuff. Overseer's there. Rune over there. This building is where the Overseer's headquarters. I'm going to try and do that last, I guess. Actually, you know what? I could do it now, and then I could get that rune and get Blink 2.
Never doubt it.
Let's see what happens. I remember that there is a music box Overseer. There he is. Hopefully no one's going to come down here. 7 strictures, yeah. Oh. Shit. That was close. As long as he's not actually
rats into everything.
yeah, that's all it was, man, just rats. As long as he's not actually like gone into red alert status, then that means that he is like he won't wind his music box, so I can still use the powers around him. I don't think we actually need to go up there. It doesn't look like there's much that we can collect.
No.
Okay, here's the Overseer assault plans. Anyway, so they've gone through Commerce Building, Greaves Oil Refinery and Rudshaw Gate. Suspected occultist layer, yep, cool.
This map shows a coordinated sweep of the flooded district, but the overseers here didn't stick to the plan. Someone must have tipped them off.
Okay, cool. So we found the assault plans. Now we just need to continue to like finish up with the captured assassins, and we should be able to end this. 2 overseers over there. I think there is one more bone charm, is there? Actually, no. It would appear I've got all the collectibles. Well, that's awesome. Okay, we've got the final rune, so we can actually take Blink 2 now. Rapid forward movement for a longer distance. Time is frozen while you aim if you aren't moving. I can't remember exactly, but I think that might allow us to chain blink. It's like blink again in midair after doing so. Which is freaking badass. Guard there who may well see me. And down there as well. Okay, let's take this slow.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Indeed, I believe so. Hey, buddy. Put him in this, like, Weeper house. Brian Hagford. Oh, a sleep dart. It's a 7 again. May need the rest of them for the remaining assassin blockades. But if I can take this guy out by regular strangulation, that'd be very useful. Thank you. Dick. Cool. So I'm just going to try and take this like nice and steadily in this sort of way for the rest of it, and we should be all good.
In a night. Is it possible? Undoubtedly.
Someone making rounds over.
Would have really liked that fast strangulation bone charm though. Really. Where can I put this guy? Oh. Probably down there. Yep. Overseer there. Is he moving? Yes, he is. Making use of the extended blink here. There are just so many patrols in this area that the more that you take down, the more peace of mind you have about not suddenly being ambushed from behind by a guy who just like wanders round a corner, you know? See, there's a guy up there as well. Some stuff here. A health elixir we don't need. Choke dust we don't need. Nice to know that it's there just in case we do use it though. Any others? There's a few over that way, but I don't think they're going to come this way. Is that sleep darts? I think it is. No, it's just bolts. Alright, the patrols. Yeah, that guy's alarmingly close. We'll get rid of him. Captured assassin sight over there and over there. They're very close together. No, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, there's two of them on a kind of alternating patrol. This could be tricky. That was weird. Well, actually, if I take the high ground here, and there's one up there. I should be alright from those two guys over there seeing me from behind if I'm on this platform. All the patrols on this level are probably eliminated now. Hide this guy here. So the only question that remains now is how we're going to address these two assassin rescues. One is under this bridge. What's he got in the way of guards?
Thought you could just
One normal.
did you?
One music box who is somewhat obscured.
Trust in the outsider.
So we could take the music box guy with a sleep dart if we need to.
Guard! To me!
Oh, I hit his mask, damn it. Right, free this dude.
I'll watch for your sign.
Cool. You're welcome, brother. 5 darts. Where's this fella? Over there. In some sort of alleyway. Let's have a look. 3 guards, one with a music box.
These ones never talk. Look at this. Are you paying attention? I am going to pull the pin in a moment. No one will even know you were here. Just tell us where Dowd's gone. If he's so great, I'm sure he'll kill us when we find him, so why not?
You are very much mistaken, my friend. He's holding a grenade.
Last chance.
Get out right now!
Oh dear, okay.
Thy hands not be restless. Reveal yourself.
Alright, sorted. Only got 2 darts left, but what do we really need them for now? You alright, bud?
Thank you. I'll wait for your word.
Sweet. Order the counter-attack. All the assassins we've freed go to the centre point of the base, which is on this platform, and they await Dowd's orders for the counter-attack against the Overseers. We can order them to kill the remaining ones or capture them. I think it's probably only those 2 over there. But of course, we're going to capture them. Up. Just quick save it here. Here we go.
Give the word, sir. What's our next move?
Capture the remaining Overseers.
Capture as many as you can. Their plans are ruined. Give me a report.
We'll take the Overseer who led the attack and find out what else he knows. As soon as he's conscious. It seems the Overseers are marching into the flooded district, planning a massive assault against us. This Overseer Hume went against orders and attacked early. Our men, the ones you freed, were able to rout the remaining zealots. This place belongs to us again.
How did the cursed Overseers find us?
It's my fault. I told Delilah where we were hidden. She wanted me to turn on you.
You did this.
But I can't go through with it.
Stupid child. All you had to do was cut his throat.
He deserves better. I was an idiot to listen to you.
So that's your choice then, Dowd. Her betrayal would have been the sweetest. But either way, the Brigmore witches will be your end. You should have forgotten my name the day you heard it.
I think it was always understood between us that I'd see my moment and take your place. I moved too early. You weren't weak, like I thought. I'm only sorry I didn't pick a better ally. Delilah made contact with the Overseers. I thought, between the 3 of us, we'd have you dead to rights.
We can blame the Zealots for that. Overseer Hume was too quick to move.
My life is yours now. Kill me, or let me live. If it even matters to you.
Touching and pathetic. If I see either of you again, I'll tear out your stone-cold hearts and walk in your skin.
Now, of course, we have the choice to spare or execute Billie Lurk. This scene plays out very differently if you get to it in High Chaos. Rather than confessing to you that she gave the information to Delilah and is regretful about it, Lurk is determined to dethrone Dowd and take his place. She thinks that he's grown weak and she becomes greedy. Then in High Chaos you have to duel her on this platform, and it's very, very similar to the duel against Dowd as Corvo. At the end of it you then have a point where she's on her knees and he executes her. But of course we'll spare her.
I forgive you. Get out of here. Leave the city. Leave my sight, Billie. I give you your life.
When Billie Lurk was 8, she wanted to be the captain of a ship. From the moment she met you, all she wanted was to be a killer. She watched you, learned from you, and then she saw you losing your grip and decided to take your place. And now, she's limping to the outskirts of the city. She'll pay a smuggler to get past quarantine. She'll watch herself for signs of plague for a while. Gradually, the fear and grief that seep into your bones in Dunwall will dissipate, and she'll find a new name and a new use for her skills. Even if Dunwall burns to the ground, one corner of the Empire will still know your story. Dowd, killer of an empress. Dowd, who spared his betrayer's life.
Cool. Didn't kill anyone. Spared Billie Lurk, rescued all of the assassins, eliminated all the overseers armed with music boxes. Got all the collectibles as well. Cool. That's the Knife of Dunwall. Very, very cool. So, what can I say about that? Well, I much prefer the sort of low chaos, non-lethal ending. It does give a much more like human and sympathetic side to both Dowd and Billie Lurk. There's something slightly sort of tragic about the way that their relationship ends as well. I do really like how she kind of... He describes her as limping out of the city. You know, she's like disgraced. She's pretty miserable about what she did, and she leaves Dunwall, goes into hiding, and that's the end of her story as that we know of. There are certain parallels between what happens to her and like the eventual end of the Brigmore Witches as well, but we'll come to that you know, going forward. I am going to move straight onto the Brigmore Witches. There isn't going to be a gap in between me playing this and playing that. It's a direct continuation. It's just a story the Dowd story is just in two halves. You know, it was just the way that it was distributed as DLC. It was like in chapters. This one has 3 long chapters. Brigmore Witches has 4, but the first one is ridiculously short. It's more just like an intro. So it's the same. It's basically the same length. So I feel like we are exactly at the halfway point of Dowd's story, and I can't wait to carry it on and get it finished. Alright then, thank you very much for watching The Knife of Dunwall. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, the best way to show your appreciation is to hit the like button. Lets me know that you're enjoying the video, and I'll see you in the next video for Dishonored: The Brigmore Witches. Take care everyone, and goodbye.